Maria woke up that day thinking she couldn't make it. She didn't know that in 24 hours she would discover a strength that would change everything. This is the story of how a simple promise made 3,000 years ago saved a family and can save yours too. Before I tell you what happened to Maria, I need to ask you a question. Have you ever felt like you were alone in an impossible battle? That everyone expected you to be strong, but inside, you were broken. Maria felt this every day. Single mother, 2 small children, and a hospital bill she couldn't afford. But what happened that Tuesday changed everything. Maria worked during the day as a cleaner and at night sold cakes online. Even so, the money was never enough. That day, she received 2 pieces of news that left her devastated. First, her youngest son needed urgent surgery. Second, she would be fired at the end of the month. Maria locked herself in the bathroom and cried like she had never cried before. She screamed to God, "I can't do this anymore. It's just me. Where are you when I need you most?" It was at that moment that something extraordinary happened. Still in the bathroom, with eyes red from crying so much, Maria remembered something her grandmother always used to say. "Daughter, when you can't take another step, remember that God said, 'Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go.'" At that moment, something changed inside her heart. It wasn't just a memory. It was as if God was whispering in her ear, "Maria, I am here. I always have been. You are not alone." She left the bathroom different, not because the problems had disappeared, but because she remembered a truth she had forgotten. Maria made a decision. Instead of hiding from the world, she would do exactly the opposite. She called her sister and told her everything. For the first time in years, she asked for help. She posted on social media about her son's situation, without shame, without fear. She talked to her boss and explained her situation. You know what happened? In 1 week, her sister organized a fundraiser that raised money for the surgery neighbors she didn't even know offered to help her boss. Instead of firing her, gave her a promotion. Cake sales tripled with people wanting to support her. But the biggest change wasn't the money that came. The biggest change was Maria discovering that she was never alone, that the strength she needed didn't come from herself, but from the one who promises to always be with us. That courage isn't about not being afraid. It's about being afraid and moving forward anyway, knowing that God is with you. Her son's surgery was a success. The new position at work brought stability. But what Maria values most today is knowing that, even on the darkest days, she never felt alone again. Maria's story reminds me of something that happened 3,500 years ago. A man named Joshua was about to lead 2 million people to an unknown land. He was afraid, feeling too small for such a great task. It was then that God spoke to him with exactly the same words that Maria's grandmother used to repeat. "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." Joshua 1:9. This promise wasn't just for Joshua. It wasn't just for Maria. It's for you too. Today, as you watch this video, maybe you're going through your own impossible Tuesday. Maybe you feel alone, without strength, without a way out. But I want you to engrave this in your heart. You are not alone. The same God who was with Joshua, who was with Maria, is with you now. The strength you need is already inside you, because He is inside you. Be strong, be courageous, do not be afraid, because the Lord, your God, is with you wherever you go. And if this story touched your heart, subscribe to the channel and share it with someone who needs to hear that they are not alone. Until the next video, remember, you are stronger than you imagine because you are never alone. Leave in the comments what your impossible Tuesday was. We're eager to know your stories because we're going to pray for each other. And don't forget that, together we are stronger.